versus Soviet Republic. I'm Mangy Panda, and this is our wonderful Republic of Pandagrad. So, in the last episode, if you remember, we were working on finishing up some of the residential in our new city, getting ready to move people out there. We were probably at a spot we could have maybe moved some people, but it was getting really close to winter, and that's a bad time to move people because if you don't have everything set up right and you can't get people out to your heating plant and you can't keep the houses warm and everything, then it's bad. People die, people leave the Republic, it's just all bad. Every time you're setting up a new city, it very easily can turn into just a huge disaster. This game, no matter how stable you think you have everything, you can very easily just get caught up in death spirals. So we're in the middle of the winter right now, and we'll come over here to our new town. As you can see, we've got a decent chunk of all the housing over here built, so about maybe a third or so of the city is ready for people to move in. We currently have 490 people living with their parents, so they'll move in the summer, and then we'll probably do a mix of bringing people in from the border as well as send the secret police over to our existing housing and politely ask some of the people to move over here to our new town. Well, what we've been doing in the meantime is we are setting up a helicopter construction office. And what this does is this will let us use these type of helicopters, these big cargo helicopters, to fly materials and vehicles to construction sites all over the Republic. So it'll greatly speed up our ability to get materials to places as well as get some of the slower vehicles. So things like excavators, pavers, rollers. So we've got this first one set up right here that we're working on building. Since we're bringing in fuel here, this was just a good spot to set it up because helicopters chew up a lot of fuel. So you want to make sure you have them constantly supplied. So we've got a pump coming off of here into the helicopter office, and we put in 2 3-position landing pads here and then 2 1-positions. So that'll give us 8 helicopters plus the 2 that this comes with. So 10 of the 12 vehicle slots in this helicopter office will be for helicopters. And then we're going to build another one over here. Again, we're putting them within range of the repair shop so that during the downtime these helicopters can be maintained. So probably, where's my road? Right. Yeah, we'll say right there. So this one right here, this first one we put in, is going to primarily be set up to deliver materials. And this one is going to be more geared towards delivering vehicles. So we're not going to put in as much for additional helicopters. We're going to stick with the 2, and then we'll put in just a little 3 spot here. So we'll have 5 helicopters total to port vehicles around the map. And they can also do some of the materials and stuff too. So let's get our road in here. Like that. And we'll just come off of there. You connected in. You connected in. And then we want run our fuel line. Ground. Here to there. Can we get that? Perfect. Get that approved. And we'll get everybody over here working on it. So, workers. Alright, there we go. This road, okay, good. That road's done. So, we'll go ahead and put that in there. Get that ready to go. And we'll make sure we've got workers coming to that because they don't normally go there because they're turned off to go to the roads and stuff, but these short sections we can't get a vehicle on there to do it, so we really need to have the workers come out. Finish that up. And then I went ahead and added, I told you I would probably regret it later, and so after thinking about it, just went ahead and pulled out the road, and we're adding storage into our scrapping center. Those guys are not supposed to be there. You need... Stop it. You need to go live there. I was moving stuff around just to get it out of the way because I was upgrading some of our track builders to this modded. If you look, this one right here, this EDK 2000, this modded one, it's a lot bigger, moves faster, more people. So we will eventually be scrapping these track builders, but for right now, we're going to keep them around just in case. So we got that going in. We're just going to finish up a couple, like this building here, these couple buildings here, this one. And you notice I'll have like one over here, because this is, I want to make sure we have people that can walk over here and start working in the shopping center, because we got to have that up and running right away. We need people in this area here that can walk over to our water, get that up and running right away. And then the rest of these people, they can head to these areas over here to run the hospital. Let's see. Make sure we turn the television station off for right now. We'll set all that when we get ready to move people in. This is coming along nicely. Actually, these don't even need the workers. Okay, yeah, good. They don't have workers assigned. Because these landing pads, they can be built completely with machinery. You don't need to have people there. It's just some concrete, gravel, and asphalt, and an excavator somehow manages to build it completely. And then we'll get that road upgraded, and that road upgraded. We do need to put in, whoops, no, I didn't want that. Get rid of that right there. Cut through right there. Perfect. So I can get all upgraded. We'll get that one going to asphalt. And then we'll come out here. We'll get that graveled. Start working on graveling. Whoops. All of these, which are going to need workers to come out. Because again, the segments are so short, but we need to get that done. I had to go in and add some more power over here for all our pumps and stuff, because they're still a little overloaded. So 119, 130. Where's my other one? Put 3 in. Didn't I? Oh, there it is. 109. So there's still a lot of power being pulled off of these, so we may have to come in and add a fourth one. What are you at? 87%, so you're good. Just because all the pumps and the wells and all that stuff just really sucks down a lot of power. So why don't we just go ahead while we're here. See, look at all those connections. We'll put, why is our train waiting too long? What is going on? That in there. Let's get footpath. Why are you waiting? What are you waiting on? You're waiting because this guy doesn't know what to do. All right. And that's probably what was causing the traffic jam. All right, now let's get some, go ahead and run some more power. There. So you're going to come out to here, and to there, to there. To there, and to there, and we'll get that approved. And then we'll set everybody to work on this. So that's, don't have a footpath connection there. Well, we'll just give you one. So you can go right there. Now you should be able to. There we go. Get that. That way just take a little bit more of a load. This heating problem is from the hospital because I've got the 2 helicopters in there and they're trying to go pick people up. The other thing we're doing right now is we're working on upgrading this section here through town, and then we'll come over and do this side over here into tram tracks, just so it gives the trams another direction to go instead of having to go, because I condensed the tram line, so now there's only 3. So basically each stop, it'll, like this one, it'll pick up from here, then it'll come down, drive over to this station, hit the end station, then turn around, go back to here, pick up more people, and come over to here, drop them off, and hit this end station. And there's 12 trams on each line. Didn't I? We'll look at that later. I know I bought more trams to have in the depot. I don't know where they're at. But I want to make it more of a circular track, and so that's why we're going to go ahead and convert all of this here and this stuff here into tram track lines. So, but it's not a big rush, so we're just going to do it a little bit at a time. So get that one done. And then once we get out of winter and our temperature's a little more stable, we're going to go ahead and move people in over here, and we'll see what happens. I don't know if we'll get to that this episode or not, hopefully. And either we succeed or a bunch of people die. That's kind of where we're at right now. So let's get that one upgraded and that one upgraded. You're going to do those. You're going to do those. Get that done. And while we're here, we'll come in. We'll go ahead and do. Let's get rid of. There's what stretch? How are there vehicles? Where? There's no vehicles on this stretch of road. Fine. We'll just do it this way. Didn't really want it in 2 jobs, but there we go. That'll work. Get rid of that. And then we can do, no, we'll do that to there and that to there. We'll get some people to come out and work on this. Oh, Alright, so we got all that done. That's coming along nicely. We're starting to I put in a helipad here, so the helicopter construction office will fly over here to be able to pick up electrical components and mechanical components that we'll get from scrapping vehicles. All right, so you're done. So you are going to be, we'll say, yeah, you're just going to be steel. That's all that's going to store there. You will be metal scrap. Now, I did go ahead and put in a conveyor there, so it's got a pulling force, so it's automatically going to keep this empty and keep everything dumped into here. These right here, since there is no forklift garage here with forklifts hauling stuff back and forth, once this is full, so once its internal storage of mechanical components, electrical components, and steel fills up, then it'll be pushed out to these. So these aren't going to fill up right away. It'll be a little while, depending on what we get from the various vehicles that we scrap. So that's getting done. He is almost done, just needs work days. So we can go ahead and get those done, and that done, and that done. Just slowly getting everything upgraded. We're probably going to upgrade our gravel road center line to asphalt here shortly, because once we start replacing all our slow dumpers and everything, we'll put this as an asphalt road and just give it a lower, like a maximum speed setting, instead of right now these roads have a minimum speed setting, which I'm not even sure I've got set on there. No, I don't. Alright, so you have to go at least 40 to jump on this road. And at least, no, that way. We need to get rid of that one. Then over here, you need to be at least 40. And at least 40. And that'll keep our slower vehicles off, but we could go put a maximum speed on there. You can even put a weight limit, but I don't want to do that. But you can put a maximum speed, and then you can change that. So I can say on this road, it's 60 kilometers an hour to drive on here. So the faster vehicles will choose to take the faster route, but we don't need to worry about that just yet. We still got some other projects that we're working on. And so like for our construction stuff, I've periodically just been going onto the market and buying used copters and having them come sit over here at the repair station. They'll slowly get repaired. And then that's where we got the first batch of helicopters for the fire station. So we'll probably take some of the fire station helicopters and put them over here, and the ones that we've got over there being repaired will come in over here, and we'll just slowly fill this up. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of money and time on that. We're just going to do it a little bit at a time. So where are we at? So you're there. You're still working here. That's good. You need to get gravel. Did get all of these set up, right? Yep, that's alright. And then we have one spot left, which we're going to fill with a dumper, total capacity 17 at 95, 14 at 92. Looks like you're the one. What do we got? A new ship, don't care about right now. You've got everything you need. Since we're gonna have helicopters there, we will need, excuse me, we will need some aluminum. So what we want to do is let's add the border, and you are going to load aluminum. Then we're going to pick up fabric too, because I've noticed we're not really, well, now of course, now we have fabric stockpiled in there. We weren't getting fabric stockpiled in there, so they weren't able to pick any up. And let's make sure, yeah, you should be unloading everything. And let's go ahead and move that up to the top there. That's good. What are we doing at the scrapping facility? You're picking up steel, electrical components, mechanical components. And we'll have you grab aluminum from there too. That'll work. Okay, and then we'll add, so we got 2 connections left. Going to the prison, going to the gas station, vehicle repair station. What warehouse is it? That's that warehouse. Okay, so vehicle repair station. We're only going to unload those there. Pub, fire station, hospital, water treatment, water treatment, water treatment. Okay, so we'll use our last 2 connections. So we're going to, oh, we can't get there yet. We gotta wait till those roads are done. So we'll just wait on that. And you see our water truck's already been over delivering some water. Where's it picking it up from? Be. Well, they do have water. It's 88 quality. What's the quality of the water in here? 100%. Where'd you get that water? Water loading. Okay, so somehow you're loading water from there. I don't know. I don't know. That's just weird, because there shouldn't be water in these yet, because we're not processing water over here yet. Alright, you need people. You also need supplies brought in. That one's done, that one's done. You are up and running. Alright, so let's go ahead and set. So you're going to come to here, here. Then this one, so for steel, you're going to come here, and for boards, you're going to come here. For prefabs, here, bricks, here. And you're going to, for mechanical components here, and for electrical components there. Oh, I forgot gravel. We must have the gravel. It's most important. You're going to get the gravel from there, and you're not going to pick up people. Alright, so since that's up and running, let's go ahead. You're fully repaired, so you can come here. And then we'll steal you. Can come live here. And you can come live here as well. And do we have used vehicle? M10 cargo. There we go. ahead and buy that. So you see that was 93,000 as opposed to if we went to go buy a new one, 295,000. So quite a discount. It's going to take some time to get it fixed, but hey, you know what? It's worth it to save the money. And they're already off, so where are you going? So he's going to load up on some concrete. So he's going to land here, auto save, fill up on concrete. And we're going to take it over here and we're going to drop it off at this construction site. And that's how it works. All right, awesome. All right, you need to get done. Put you as a high priority. What's on fire? Ooh, that's important. All right, so we need come over here. Fire station. You need to go over there. And at least it's a slow burning fire, so they should make it there in plenty of time. Why? There we go. Whoa, what? How did that get destroyed already? That's not good. We just lost all the trucks that were in that distribution center. They all just burned up in a fire. All right, so... All right, deconstruction office. You come out here and get this. Get that cleaned up. 138 tons of mixed waste. Well, that was not good. So we're in March, but our temperature's still too low to get people moved out here. But what we will do is, so I've already bought some trains. So you are going to go to here. You're going to load. And then you're going to go to here and unload. And for right now, all three of you are going to have that as your orders. And we're going to go ahead and, even though we don't have anybody there, we're going to start the first one so that we've got it running. We need to make sure we're not going to have passengers, students, or tourists, just workers. This, we're going to limit amounts. So we're going to do 60% mechanical and 40% electrical. New road crane. Let's get that road upgraded. Our construction helicopters are off doing their thing. All right, so we've got over here. Let's grab. We've only got room for 2 vehicles here, so we'll just grab 2 bulldozers. Then we're going to have room for 7 vehicles here. So what we'll probably do, and we need to have a helicopter there before we can do anything. You go live here. And you're going to copy your sources to there. Now we're going to get 2 pavers and 2 rollers. And then we will move over 3 excavators. Do 1, 2, 3. Then we'll be able to deliver those with a helicopter, which will be nice. Alright, so our trams are all up and running. Where it's 19 degrees. Getting closer to where we can comfortably move people in. How are you doing? You're not working on any of them yet. You are at 77, you're at 79, you're at 78. Because part of the problem with buying these when they're so beat up is it takes a couple years to fix them. It's repair them so much, then then they can't be repaired for a year. Then you get them repaired again some more, but you know, it saves some money. So all right, yes. Now we can get that in there. Oh, we need to, let's go ahead and 4 will be our helicopter construction offices. Oops. So for the helicopters, they can't do every construction job. There has to be places for them to be able to land. So if you look, so if we try to assign them here, so those dots that show up, at least one of them has to turn green for the helicopters to be able to land to deliver materials. So like these roads, there's just no place for them to land. Like these though, you see like that one dot pops up green. So we can assign them to go ahead and start delivering all this material. So they will fly out and they'll get all the gravel delivered to those areas, even though our normal road construction crews can't get in here yet because they don't have a path. Okay, you should be fine. Speaking of fires, why do we have a broken down vehicle over here? Who's broken down? One of the... Here, it's 70% wear and tear. Okay, I put this... What are you missing? Why are you not repairing vehicles? I don't know. Alright. We're still picking up the trash on that. We still got 88 tons. Now, eventually, we need to get like a little small town set up here to have like fire coverage out here. Also, right now, like it doesn't have any drinking water, and I've just got a bus that's going to the border and bringing in foreign labor just to try to keep some of these vehicles over here maintained. But we need to fix that. I need to fix this mess, get it better organized. But once we get coal put in, we get some coal-fired power plants running, I'm going to be redoing the majority of the electrical grid anyways to make sure we've got double redundancies and everything, because we're going to have at least 2 coal power plants over here, and I want to make sure that all of my transformers, the ones for the large power plant or large power lines, like this one right here, is fed from both of the power plants. So that way, if one of them shuts down or catches fire or whatever, we still have electricity coming in. Plus, I want to double up all of these. So like that way, because right now, if this catches fire, everything that's connected to it loses power. But if I have another one of these, like over here, somewhere, we'll just say, here, we'll just say here for right now, and I have the main power lines coming in, and then these connect to each other. If this one catches on fire, this one will still power the rest of the stuff. The rest of the grid will still function, or parts of it will shut down, but most of it will still work. So I'm going to go ahead and get all that put in, but we need to have our power plants up and running before I really start messing with that. Because it's going to have to be done in pieces, because you don't want to lose power to like your shopping centers and stuff for an extended period of time. So it's going to take a little bit to work the grid out. So we'll start from over here and start setting up the permanent grid, and then just work our way backwards. All right, so that's all set up and running. They're good. So now we've got the excavators are here. The paver is on its way. All right, so that's all running. Because then what we can do is we can go in here, so footpaths, gravel, and we can just say gravel all of that. And all of those. And all of those. And then we can just assign the helicopters to go in there and take care of all that stuff. Except for that one, because I can't get to that one. So you're still going to have to be done by the road crews. But again, even though like these are cut off, the helicopters can still get in there. They can drop off equipment. They can drop off the gravel, and all of that can get done. Another fire. Why do we have so many fires? Kindergarten's on fire. Luckily, nobody's there. All right. It's almost April. I think April is when we're going to move people in. Getting all this working. New vehicle available. Don't care about that. Kindergarten going to burn down? What is going on? Okay. Man. What's with all the fires all of a sudden? How are we doing over here? Do we have... Oh, you still got 34 tons. You're still working. You're still working. Yep, see? So the helicopter dropped off the gravel. Get workers out here to take care of those small ones. There we go. And then the rest of this, we've got 4 helicopters, 4 more helicopters to get. So we can still get 2 more things. Maybe, might be 2 more excavators. We'll see. We will see. All right. It's April. Let's go ahead and pause for a moment. 15 degrees. Is that going to be warm enough? I still think that's going to be a little too cold. We really want it like around 20. Still dipping down. See, it's still yellow. It's not. Still getting too cold. Now we're heating up. We'll keep an eye on this over the next couple days and see. Yeah, see, we're dipping back down to 16. $17, $15. Because when we have the secret police ask people to come move over here, they're going to lose a bunch of happiness. And if it's too cold, then that's going to hurt their happiness even more. But you know what? We're going to do it. We're going to see what happens. Okay, so first off, we're going to go here, and we're going to allow citizens to move in. So we have 560 people that will automatically move in over here. But first, we're going to come into here, and we're going to get some immigrants from the Soviet bloc. That'll work. And we'll put some in over here. And here. And here. And then we're going to have these guys, they're going to go work at the train station. So hopefully they'll be able to, we'll have enough people getting over there to get on the train to get over and get the heating plants up and running. And now we didn't bring any educated people. You get a few every once in a while, occasionally out of that. But what we're going to do is we're going to come over to this housing block because it's mostly educated people with higher educations that we need to be doctors and stuff like that. So we are going to ever so politely ask them to come move over here. That one's full. So we've got, okay, so that should be enough that, all right, secret police. Let's set you to 0 for right now. Hospital, we'll go with 30. Police station, go with 10. Courthouse, we'll go with 10. Prison, we'll go with 10. Television station's already shut off. Fire station won't take anybody right now because we don't have any fire trucks. You'll take 15 people. Leave those up and running full. Leave all that up and running at full, that at full. Alright, let's see what happens. So we should have... Yeah, I know, citizens aren't happy. They didn't like the secret police coming over. Come on, we should get some people over here to start working. There we go. Perfect. And soon we should start seeing shops, so we got people working there. How many people do we have here? Get some educated people just to be teachers and stuff. Let's turn the loyalty requirement off for right now. And there's all the shoppers coming in. So everybody's going to come in here, get their food, their clothes, their meat, all that kind of good stuff. Then they're going to head off. They're going to head over, visit sports, all that kind of good stuff. We have some people coming in, experiencing some culture. That's good. Good. All right, so we've got that up and running. That's perfect. We still don't have any teachers yet. Why not? Wait, you can't walk to there? Why can you not? You can walk past the school. All right, well, let's... No, because we forgot to connect up the school to the footpath. Now you can walk to the school. Now we've got some staff. We've got a teacher, 3 teachers. All right, there we go. Now we're starting to get teachers in there. There we go. Perfect. Where all can you walk to? See, there are people waiting there. You have no workers. You've got people working there. You've got some people working there. I don't have anybody. Why do you not have... Hospital, you can't walk to the hospital because that footpath is not done. What if we just put that there? Now you can walk to the hospital, but nobody can walk to the police station or the secret police. Alright, so secret police. Now you can walk. Alright, so now we can walk to all of that. That's up and running. Oh, we don't have anybody here, that's why. Alright, let's get a few people there. Yes, I know, because there's only a few people there. So this is up and running now. We had a few metro or motor cars that I purchased accidentally. We just went ahead and sent them over for scrapping. And always make sure you gotta have this box checked, collect resources. Otherwise it's going to turn everything just into trash. Yes, I know their health is low. We've got doctors now. We've got secret police. We've got police officers. We've got judges. We've got wardens. Everything should be good. So now we want to go in and let's start replacing. So let's look at our snowplows to start with. All right, so again, like we talked about in the last slide. So right now we have this snowplow with a plowing speed of 23 kilometers. We have 9 of them. We've got this snowplow that can plow at 50 kilometers. So we want to make sure we upgrade those. Okay. And we want to make sure we, all right, send to scrapyard, turn automatic off. And then we just come on. There we go. And you can see this is ticking down. So if we look at, let's look at you. We click this one more time. Now you are just going to go automatically go park yourself at the scrapyard. And he's following his little friend. And you can see we've got a whole line of snowplows. We're going to come over here, jump on the roundabout wise. I missed a one-way right there. Okay. Store is still looking good. Pub or tavern, because nobody's working there yet. That's fine. And there we go. Now they're going to line themselves up in here to be scrapped. And you can go in here and look. So he'll tell you, like, we're scrapping this motor car, so that's what we're going to get out of it once it's done. So 12 tons of steel, 2.2 tons of metal scrap, 1.5 tons of mechanical components, so on and so forth. And we don't have a lot of people coming over here yet. We will. I mean, as we start getting these buildings filled in. But we probably want to get this one set to build. Yeah, because you can walk to the pubs. All right, let's turn this back up to, we'll say 50 for right now, because we don't know, what is your loyalty? 59, yeah. We're getting no workers, just passengers and students, passengers and students. And you put it 50 as well. No, we moved in loyal people over on this side. Has a chance to buy. Okay. Well, everything. Oh, how's our heating? We have people there. We don't have people there. Why do we not have people there? You can walk there. What's not done? Something is not done here. Because it's showing light blue. What is going on here? That's not done. That's why we don't have anybody there. Oh, what is it? Oh, this is for some reason being upgraded to footpaths with light poles. Ew, that's our problem. But at least we're pumping out heat. So that plant services, I think, this half of the city. Let's look. Nope, this half. This half is still not getting heat. Yep. So this half is getting. So we really need that other one up and running. Okay. Well, I think that's where we're going to leave the episode for today. We're running a little long. We're getting close to that hour mark. So thanks a lot for stopping by, and we'll catch y'all later.